Okay, I'm on the highway. There we go. Somebody picked me up. And I'm heading for Fredericton. We're going to have a little chat with this guy. And what's your name?
John Kenny.
Sean?
John.
John Kenny. And John, you're sort of part of history.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. What exactly, you were part of the fire in St. John where how many inmates died?
21.
And what year was that?
77.
77. And how did you end up there?
The police arrested me for supposedly inciting a riot, which was not true. I was just talking to my wife sort of thing, but I had a few drinks.
Yeah.
So they end up smashing my face off the wall a couple of times.
The St. John Police Force? No,
yeah, I know.
They wouldn't do that. Okay, continue.
But anyway, as a result of that, they put me in lockup and searched me 3 times. And they put me, I was being loud, I wanted a lawyer. So they said, we'll take you to see a lawyer, and I had a cigarette, and they took me down the hallway, and the first thing you know, they sort of suckered me and pushed me into this little room. The hole.
The hole.
So, after about 5 minutes in there, I smell smoke and see smoke coming up the wall, and it's from that cigarette. And when I put my sock foot on it, it ignited. It just flew up the side of the wall, all black smoke. The smoke is what killed people. There was formaldehyde in the lining of the hole. That's what killed everybody. I think I was the only one that had any burns, and they were minor.
How did you escape?
I don't really know. I know I put my face down by the crack of the door because the whole cell was just black smoke and fire. And the thing about it is I had a leather jacket and I was too panicked to take it off and try and... It might have put it out, it might not have, but I should have tried, I guess. Next thing I know, I ended up waking up in the hospital under 24-hour guard, and they said I was charged with killing 21 people.
Whoa, that must have been a little wake-up call?
Yes, there was even preachers on the radio condemning me, preachers I didn't even know and didn't know the story.
Really?
But the deal is that they say I was negligent and charged me with manslaughter, but there was 4 police officers involved. Sullivan, Reddick, Hayward, and Brown. They weren't charged. But if there was any guilt involved, they were just as guilty as I was. I sleep well at nights knowing that I intentionally hurt nobody.
I was going to say that. Did you run into problems? How long you stayed in jail for?
Well, they sentenced me to 5 years. But I took 3 lie detector tests, 2 by professors, and 1 by a police officer from New York, who more or less told me he was going to screw me. And I failed that one. I passed the 2 with the professors.
Really? But that don't count in court anyway.
No, that don't count in court.
Okay, so you were charged, and you had to get yourself a lawyer?
Yep.
How much that cost you, if you don't mind I ask?
Well, I had no money at the time. I had a little boy and a wife, and I never really had any money, so it was a court-appointed lawyer.
Legal
sort
aid.
of thing.
New Brunswick legal aid. Okay.
Yeah, and it was a lawyer by the name of Anthony Allman, I believe his name was, and I think he's a judge in Fredericton right now. He did his best for me, but like I said, the odds were kind of stacked against him. The city was liable for $21 million in lawsuits if they didn't find somebody guilty. So, that's basically it.
So, what happened in court? What did the judge say?
Oh, the main trial judge, he sort of said that if it was up to him and not a jury, he didn't hear any real evidence against me, and he would have had no choice but to find me not guilty. But the jury found me guilty. There was a football game on, and everybody was in a hurry to get home. It was like a 2-week trial every day from 8 till 5. So, but other than that,
So you're sleeping well at night?
I hurt nobody intentionally. But I believe probably there might be a police officer or two that doesn't sleep quite as well as I do. A lot of those people were my friends. A couple I didn't know, but a lot of them I grew up with. So, yeah, that hurts. But not on the guilt part, just on the thing of losing friends and then being, you know, the scapegoat for it.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of them believe it.
Yeah.
You found out that society is quick to judge, huh?
Well, actually, most people in this town treat me quite well because anybody that went to the courtroom, they basically know what happened. It's what they put in the paper. They didn't put the whole truth.
What, your things didn't put the whole truth?
Well, I
Oh my God, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got no use for the urban media whatsoever. So you're well. So what happened? What did the wife say after all this?
Oh, my wife left me.
Because of that?
Well, yeah, it probably had a lot to do with it. There was probably, you know, I can be cantankerous, so there probably was a few other reasons, but that was probably the main one.
And the kids?
Well, my kids,
They're
all fine.
all fine?
Yeah.
You're fine. I'm on social assistant. You're working. You got a nice man, so you're doing well.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really working. I'm just driving a nice van.
Just for the record, we worked together at NB Power years ago.
Yes.
Ellison, thank you very much.
Okay, Charlie, take her easy.
Good luck. Hang in there.
Okay,
You're doing well.